It has been a full 5 years since the events of Godzilla vs. Kong, when Karina killed both of those Kongs. Meanwhile, on Skull Island, Kong is shown, being monitored by the Monarch organization to prevent him from leaving the island, because if he did, a terrible war would erupt between him and Godzilla. In fact, these two are enemies of each other. Kong has adopted the last surviving tribal child on the island, whose name is Jiao. She is mute and communicates with Kong through sign language. They both understand each other very well. On the other hand, a technician named Bernie is shown, who works at Apex Cybernetics. This company builds machines that think like humans or animals. Bernie suspects his company, so he copies all the company data onto a pen drive. Just then, Godzilla attacks and destroys the entire company. Bernie finds a very large device there and doesn't understand why it was built. After this incident, the whole world is in shock that Godzilla, who was a friend of the Titans, has now become a threat to them. Madison is also surprised at how Godzilla could be an enemy of humans, whereas in the previous story, Godzilla saved her life. She tells her mother that there must be a reason for Godzilla's changed behavior, and her mother says that Titans are also like humans, their minds change. Madison doesn't believe her, so she goes with her friend to meet Bernie. Bernie is talking about Godzilla and the Apex Company in his podcast. After meeting him, Bernie reveals that the Apex Company is going to do something very secret in the middle of Hong Kong. We need to find out what it is. Meanwhile, a person from Apex Corporation is shown going to meet Dr. Nathan. Dr. Nathan used to work for the Monarch organization. His subject was the Hollow Earth. According to scientists, the world of Titans is another world inside the Earth, called Hollow Earth. Humans have tried many times to explore Hollow Earth, and whoever went on that search never returned. Fire, it is believed that the ecosystem there is very strong. If humans reach there, they can greatly benefit humanity from the energy of that world. Now, the CEO of this company asks Dr. Nathan to find Hollow Earth for them, and Dr. Nathan explains that his brother also went in search of Hollow Earth, and when his team reached there, the gravity reversed, and everyone died in the blink of an eye. The company's CEO reveals that they have built a craft that can go into that environment. If they reach there, they can defeat Godzilla. Dr. Nathan agrees and meets his daughter, who is on Skull Island monitoring Kong and also taking care of Kong's adopted daughter, Jiao. Dr. Nathan tells this woman that they need to find Hollow Earth, only then can they defeat Godzilla with the energy of that place, and Kong can lead them to that place because Titans have a natural tendency to go to the place where they were born, and doing so will also give Kong his real home. Eileen Andrews agrees fire and they sedate Kong and take him in a very large ship to the Atlantic. Whenever they go very far into the ocean, Godzilla attacks Kong. Because he is in the water, Kong is having trouble fighting, so Eileen attacks Godzilla to help Kong. Kong returns to the surface. After that, the ship's engines are shut down. Godzilla thinks everyone is dead, so he leaves. Now, Kong is airlifted to the place where the path to Hollow Earth begins. Jia explains to Kong in sign language what he needs to do. Kong understands and heads towards Hollow Earth. The rest of the team follows Kong in Apex Company's craft, and soon they reach Hollow Earth. The ecosystem here is similar to Skull Island. This is where Kong was born. Here, he also finds an axe belonging to his ancestors, made from Godzilla's bone. This means that thousands of years ago, there was a war between the ancestors of Godzilla and Kong here. Meanwhile, Bernie, Madison, and Madison's friend are shown reaching Apex's underground sewage pipeline in Hong Kong, where the Apex Company has built a Mechagodzilla. This is a mechanical Godzilla that Ren Serizawa, Dr. Serizawa's son, is controlling telepathically from inside Godzilla's skull, and this Mechagodzilla needs Titan power to operate. They need the energy of Hollow Earth to power this Mechagodzilla and take control of the entire world. Meanwhile, in Hollow Earth, Kong is shown sitting on his ancestor's throne, and just then, the axe he has starts to glow. Kong places the axe in a mold shaped like an axe, and then the axe starts to draw radiation from the Earth's core, and the axe gets charged. Here, they find out about the energy source of this place. The Apex Company team here starts sending samples of this energy between their eyes. Although Eileen tells them not to do this, they don't listen to her. Godzilla realizes that someone has gone into Hollow Earth and is tampering with the energy, which makes him angry, and he starts drilling a hole in the ground with his atomic breath. Meanwhile, in the Earth's core, in Hollow Earth, the Apex team is shown trying their best to escape, and Kong realizes that their intentions are not good. That's why he destroys their craft, and now Godzilla has drilled a hole from the surface down to Hollow Earth, through which Kong emerges. In front of him is Godzilla, who has been his enemy for thousands and millions of years. A dangerous fight ensues between them. Godzilla unleashes his atomic breath on Kong, but the axe he has also contains atomic power. That's why he blocks Godzilla's beam with it and strikes him hard with the same axe, causing both of them to fall back. Kong gets up the next moment. Kong picks up his axe, which no longer has atomic power, meaning its charge is now depleted. Fire Godzilla gets up again, and a fierce battle takes place between them, and in this fight, Godzilla defeats Kong. He puts his foot on Kong's chest. Kong is severely injured and becomes unconscious. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong, Madison and Madison's friend are shown being captured by Apex soldiers. And now, with the energy sample they obtained from Hollow Earth, they want to awaken Mechagodzilla. Although Dr. Serizawa had forbidden the Apex Company's CEO from doing so, he doesn't listen, and now they create their own energy from the Hollow Earth's atomic energy sample and activate Mechagodzilla. Ren Serizawa, who is controlling Mechagodzilla telepathically from inside Godzilla's skull, is unable to control it because the energy here is too high. He himself is burned to ashes in this atomic energy. Mechagodzilla is now completely out of control. He kills the Apex Company's CEO who created him, and then he comes outside, where the real Godzilla is also present, who had sensed Mechagodzilla earlier, which is why he attacked the Apex Company first, and the world had mistakenly believed that Godzilla had turned against humans. A fight breaks out between Mechagodzilla and the real Godzilla, but Mechagodzilla is much more powerful than the real Godzilla. He soon overpowers the real Godzilla. Meanwhile, Kong's adopted daughter, Jia, comes to him. She realizes that Kong's heartbeat is gradually slowing down. She tells Bernie, Madison, and Eileen understands that Kong needs an electric shock to his heart. So, they take the Apex Company's craft that went inside Hollow Earth and detonate it near Kong's heart, which awakens Kong. Jia explains to him in sign language that Godzilla is not their enemy, but their enemy is Mechagodzilla. He understands Jia and grabs Mechagodzilla from behind, who was about to kill the real Godzilla. Godzilla also understands that Kong is helping him, and then they both start fighting Mechagodzilla together, but it has more power than both of them. Kong strikes Mechagodzilla several times with his axe, but now his axe's atomic power is gone, so his blows are not having much effect on Mechagodzilla. Meanwhile, inside Apex, Madison's friend pours water into the machine that was used to build Mechagodzilla. There is a short circuit. This distracts Mechagodzilla for a few moments, and just then, the real Godzilla charges Kong's axe with his atomic breath, and Kong tears Mechagodzilla to pieces with the axe. He rips off its head. After that, Kong and Godzilla face each other, and now they have acknowledged each other's existence. That is, they have both accepted the truth that both Kong and Godzilla are a part of the world. Godzilla returns to the ocean world. Meanwhile, the Monarch organization is shown building an observation post to monitor Hollow Earth, because Kong has returned to Hollow Earth. He is the king there.